Hello everyone, my name is Father, and welcome to part 22 of Wuthering Waves. And my god, do I have something to tell you guys. So I've been playing for like 30 minutes now, right? And I saw there were some new characters in the banner. Well, I decided to try to pull for Dina because she's in the banner now. Alright, Cartathea, that's enough. Oh, and okay, well, alright, anyway. I saw there was new characters on the banner, and one of them was Dina, and the other one, I don't know how to say her name, but she looks pretty cool. I already did the trials for both of them, and I was like, you know what? I want to get Dina because I said last time if Dina would come back, I would pull on her. Well, I spent some money, and I did pulls on her, and I was able to get her, but I lost my 50-50 and got Verena, and then after that, I was almost getting close to Hard Pity, and I finally got Dina, which is pretty cool. But the unfortunate part is I was not recording during that whole time, so you guys are not going to be able to see that, so I'm very sorry about that. But anyway, that's the great news I had to tell you guys, so without further ado, since I already did everything, we're going to go ahead and go and start the main quest. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. Alright, we are back in Septimont, so let's go ahead and check up on Lupa and see what she's doing. By the way guys, I do apologize for how long it's been since I've been uploading videos. I'll try to do a little bit better at that, at least to make it somewhat consistent, but it's been kind of a struggle for me to get on and do this. Not that I don't enjoy playing this game or anything like that, I just have these periods of time where I struggle to actually get videos out. But trust that the videos will be coming out, it just takes me a lot more time than a typical content creator. So anyway, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and get started. Alright Lupa, we are back and we are ready to go.
You've come, warrior!
Yes, I am back.
The mighty guardian, Eudicus Arsinosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
These sounds.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
No, I think we made Arsinosa nervous.
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory. It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned. Arsinosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsinosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no?
I'm keen to find out.
Perfect. Let's head out.
Oh god.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something.
Well, hopefully she's not turning into the Dark Tide. I mean, Ferlova did mention that, so hopefully that's not actually happening right now.
Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
Alright, here we go. Act 6.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
Yeah, it's been a very fun time. Where's been most enjoyable? What the heck is that? Oh, she has like an iPad. Alright, let's see. Oh, it looks like they're not going to allow me to go over there. I guess they just all want to stand. Oh man, look at that. I'm sorry, what am I doing? Alright, where is this Veil of Glory?
Strange.
Where? Oh,
Why are so many appearing all at once?
oh, we can play as her now. Oh wait, I think we already played as her. I could be wrong though. Oh man, that was a really cool ultimate.
I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Look, it's just ahead. The Veil of Glory, where heroes are laid to rest.
Wow, look at that. And also, by the way, Rover, you're just now realizing these things just like appear out of thin air? A majority of your experience here has been a lot of enemies just appearing out of thin air. I think you should pay a little bit more attention. But then again, actually, I can't say that because I also didn't realize that Lupa had a tail until like a majority of the way through the quest, so maybe I'm not one to talk.
You are from my homeland. What?
Well, damn.
Girl just now. That was Mia.
Yeah, that was Mia.
The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathea, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathea arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Thernodean, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Thernodean was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Thernodean controls the minds of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunesi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there, and it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Thernodean's corruption. Ferlova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now, I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Thernodean's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan?
I'm not exactly sure how Mia is still under the Thernodean's control, considering the Thernodean is no longer alive. Maybe in this little world that Cristofaro is creating is probably causing this to be allowed, I guess. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure.
When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Thermodian's presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of the story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Thermodian's influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
Oh man, it's actually giving me the choice to actually trust her or doubt her. You know what? I'm gonna trust her. I don't think Lupa has any bad intentions.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardathia, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it.
Okay, that wasn't exactly what I thought I was gonna be telling her, but I guess that makes sense because we were just thinking about it. Oh well, it is what it is. I already made my choice.
These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Thermodian's work, but if something is wrong and it's trying to twist my mind, you'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior?
No, okay, no, don't even start with that. We are not gonna be killing you.
You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
No, come on, don't put it like that. Now I feel bad for not wanting to. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully that's not the case though.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes living takes more courage than dying.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
I wonder how much this dialogue would have changed if I picked the second option. That'd be really cool if like my first choice was actually changing something, but knowing how these kind of games are, I doubt that's going to be the case.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide where it must go.
Alright, let me go over here and get this beacon real quick.
I hear cowering prey.
No, we got a little bit more fighting to do. Alright. Let's see what's going on.
Spears and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes. We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
Jesus, there must have been some pretty big warriors. Look at the size of that sword. Like, what the heck had to be that big that was holding that? That is insane. I want a sword that big. Or I'll just need to get some bigger hands. Anyway, oh, look, there's the upside down thing in the sky over there. We were just over there not too long ago. Anyway, let me go ahead and touch some of these swords. Or the spear, I guess. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A deep, solemn voice hums from the spear shaft. Through endless battles in the surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost, and all softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of white flowers blooming across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful. He sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. Damn, that must be a tough way to go. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A quiet, sorrowful voice hums from the halberd sax. No one knew why she sought the battlefield, only to escape another. She shed her gold, tore away the honor binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. This silence, it's my victory. She laughed, charging into the dark tide. Very well, very well. Nope, we have another one over here. Who did this blade belong to?
This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartothea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on.
I feel like Hercules would have had a little bit of a bigger sword, but I mean that one's just fine.
Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back.
Oh, there's Arsinosa.
In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing. It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks power. Needs home.
Oh god, I thought Lupo was about to attack Arsinosa.
More Tacit Discords, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted. Just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears.
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Alright, let's go ahead and gather the recollection of heroes. We're gonna have to charge up this armor that we're gonna be using. Alright, let's see how this works. Oh, it's one of these again. Oh man, that was pretty badass.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
Okay, is anything gonna happen? Oh, okay. I spoke too soon.
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
Oh,
There's no
wow.
mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
This area looks insane. Very cool, very cool. Oh my god, Lupa.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
Not just knowledge. You've stolen the Sentinel's access too. Lupa's role in this story isn't yours!
Holy shit. Oh, there we go. He separated her.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Thenodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Oh
Tell
my
me what I
god.
need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the Great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. Huh. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
This mission is getting very complex. It's crazy to think there's like all these other timelines with the stories. But now she all of a sudden remembers. I guess we're like up to date on the most recent story. So I'm guessing that's what this is. I don't know where we went. I guess we're still stuck inside or something. I don't know.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. The dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And see what's actually causing all of this.
In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
By the way, guys, I'm gonna leave the automatic setting on, just because I feel like it'll be more beneficial for this. I'll give it a try for the rest of the video.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimont, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Gardathia. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinascita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont. Can I leave it to you?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean?
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe he will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet him and see how he does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, Gardathia. I'll try my best.
No, wait, is she dying?
First, tell me, what is that person's name?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
God, Gartathea is so cool. They made her out to be like such a badass.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first. After my role was erased, Gartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monster's doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimonts once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try. Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving. To protect these waters, the stewards must have set up a platform with gladiator spears nearby. I'll activate the patrol unit, then grab a spear from the platform to clear out this blight.
May applause greet you, Lupa from House Silva. Please wait, retrieving gladiator spear. Happy hunting. Oh, actually, I remember why I don't do this, because whenever they have dialogue like that, I can't actually, like, read it off because it goes by too fast. So that's unfortunate. I might actually just switch it back to me doing it manually. Yeah, I'm actually probably gonna do that. Oh god, it actually moves.
Clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
Oh wow. I didn't think he was gonna actually break the whole building.
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
May applause greet you, Contender Lupa. Detected. Current location outside platform range. High risk of tacit discord threat. Maintain vigilance at all times. Alright, I'll be sure to do that. Oh no, how dare you. Not that guy coming up here and beating on our bot. No, wow, big and scary you are. Come over here, let me teach you a little— oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, that's enough of that.
Meaningless move.
Ow, come on now, don't be like that.
Me to victory! Together we howl!
Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of the last shoulder piece. Just kidding, it's on the elbow.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower.
All right, let's go.
Monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
Okay, I want to come over here and get this waypoint real quick. And then we can go ahead and go. Oh my gosh, look how fast she's running. She's just getting it.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route.
Well, it won't open because we're not even near it. Like what?
The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Well, look who it is. Your script is awful. Any of your scripts you make from here on out is terrible, and I hate it.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know, Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin, and I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
Gasp. Yeah, something tells me that she wasn't going to be alive.
I hear cowering prey. I'll end you! The fight is on!
Alright, I'm already gonna say it now. If she comes out on a banner, I'm definitely gonna get her. I feel like I say that for most characters I end up meeting. Isn't that weird? I feel like my bank's not gonna like me. Actually, my bank's gonna like me. My wallet's not gonna like me, that's what it is. Anyways, we do be zooming. Ew, what is this?
Face me, coward! Time to fight! This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. The irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Wow, we got the duo here.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end.
Yeah, just like your script.
In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood.
Oh, so that's how that happened. That sounds a little bit more gruesome than I thought.
Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo.
Wow, something Furlova said that I actually agree with.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Furlova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Rinascita, Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
You know, we actually haven't seen Scar in a while.
Disgusting.
Yeah, Lupa, I agree.
To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
That is indeed the question.
I hear cowering prey.
I'm actually losing a lot of health. I hope I don't die.
Does the veil of
Oh.
glory.
Alright then, let's pretend like that didn't even happen. Oh no, wait, do I have to do this all again? Actually, I don't even know if I'm running the right way. Oh yeah, I am, never mind. Alright, let's go ahead and catch back up to where we were last. And we're back.
Triumph at the spear tip! Yeah! Here!
Alright, let's go ahead and get our armor ready to go.
Hoo!
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Oh, okay, so we still have a piece of her still here.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartithia, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance?
Whoa, wait. Oh, wait, no. I believe this is the Thornodian talking through the evil Mia. I was almost confused there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. How's the evil Mia have two daughters and they're Cartithia and Mia? I don't know, I'm confusing myself.
Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. If I burn them, my flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
It would have been so scary if she turned like instantly as she passed. That would have been insane. Oh, we're getting really close to level 56.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh, I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory. I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but he treats everyone the same. He didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, he chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance! Thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you!
No, Mia did not like hearing that.
Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people. Not the Sentinel, and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinascita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Oh man, the chills. The chills. Oh wow, what is this? Oh, I can actually move in here.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request, but I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
I believe in you, warrior.
Oh, man. Oh, that's so sweet. I believe in you, Lupa. You got this.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
No, this is so good. This is so good.
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silvered tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Rinascita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. Lackluster.
I'm loving this so much. This is so good. Oh, come on, just die already.
Die, evil! Break!
Oh, man. Why is this taking so long?
Human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death. Pray to me!
Oh, combo. Oh, nice.
Burn to dust!
She is going crazy right now. Oh, there you go. You're almost dead now. There we go, there we go.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud! Pitiful! Cry! Love! Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What are you two plotting in Rinascita?
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me.
Lupa!
That was amazing. I love that. That was so good. Okay, please stop blinding me. That'd be very great.
It's real! Both of you are safe.
Oh, this is such a nice photo. I like this. God, it looks so good.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Wait, is Abby okay?
Ah! Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Ugh. Rover, are you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont?
Yeah, you missed out on a lot, Abby.
I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, could I have different endings? If I would have chose that other option if I didn't trust her, and I kept quiet, would I have gotten a different ending? Oh, that is insane if that's the case. I didn't realize we'd actually have a choice. Like a major choice, especially that early on. I'm assuming that's what that is because there's nothing here, and I'm assuming that might have been the bad ending. I'm glad I got the good one initially, or I think it is. That's so interesting.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Tell me about these roles and stories.
Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the dark tide upon Septimont.
Okay, I believe that should be all.
The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. there is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Thenodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores? Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Yeah, and when you get there, let Shorekeeper Noah said hello.
The event that brought forth the dark tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape, until I met Cardathia. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about your death.
My death? Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match-fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Cardathia didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust.
Oh man, that must have been awful.
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes, it was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cardathia, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
Yeah, no problem at all.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
Well, wonderful. We can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go ahead and head over to the central hub and see what's going on. Well, that's been pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. It usually always turns out to be a pretty amazing experience. By the way, thank you guys for showing all your support and watching my videos. It truly does mean a lot. Even for you guys that don't really say anything and maybe you just kind of lurk and watch, I appreciate you as well. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes?
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
For the Sentinel,
the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
You feel a faint frequency of sharp...
like
Oh, okay, never mind.
The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction.
I was trying to read that, but it just skipped over it entirely, so I have no idea what it even said. Actually, I think I can check. Oh, here it is. You feel a faint frequency of sharp, cold wind. It fades quickly as it touches your hand, but not before it points towards a distant destination in Septimont. Okay, that's pretty much what that said.
You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning tacit discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
No, she's gonna put her sword in. What's that?
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold, glory hums beyond the clouds.
It's beautiful. Our city, the city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
Very nice, very nice. Well, that actually really didn't take too long, or as long as I thought it would. I do hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to go ahead and get started editing this video, and then we'll go ahead and move on into part 23 when we'll do, I believe it's going to be Act 7. Yeah, we're going to be doing Act 7 after this, and then we'll see what's going on. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed.
This is a testament to my
Alright,
connection.
Rover, come on. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.